Welcome to A&M Education College of Creativity and Technology. In this video, we will learn about shapes. What is a shape? In the visual arts, shape is a flat, enclosed area of an artwork created through lines, textures, colors, or an area enclosed by other shapes such as triangles, circles, and squares. A shape is a two-dimensional area. Shapes have height and width but not depth. A shape might be defined by an outline or through contrast with its surroundings, such as through color or tone. There are two types of shapes. One, organic or also called as curvilinear or biomorphic. 2. Geometric or also called as rectilinear. Now let's discuss about organic shapes. Organic shapes are ones that can be found in nature. For example, fruit, vegetables, flowers and shells all have organic shapes. Geometric shapes. Geometric shapes are mathematical shapes such as squares and circles. They are perfect and regular. Let's look at the difference between organic shapes and geometric shapes. Organic shapes are difficult to describe using definitions, whereas geometric shapes can be described using mathematical terms. Organic shapes are irregular or uneven, whereas geometric shapes are regular or precise. Organic shapes are more often found in nature, whereas geometric shapes are more often found in man-made things because they are easier to reproduce and make things with. Examples for organic shapes include the shape of clouds, puddles, trees, leaves, rocks, etc. Whereas examples for geometric shapes are square, rectangle, triangle, circle, oval, pentagon, etc. Next, abstract and non-representational shapes. Most people think that abstract means something made up by the artist, something straight out of the imagination that bears no relation to reality. In fact, abstract means to simplify an object down to its essential basics, removing all unnecessary details. All drawings and paintings are abstract to some degree. Even photorealistic paintings are simplifications of the real thing. In abstract painting, this simplification is exaggerated and made into a feature. The earliest cave paintings depicted animals reduced to their basic forms, most likely drawn from memory and often inspired by the shapes in the rocks they were drawn on. Abstract shapes are depictions of real things without being exact representations. The icons we see in web design or phones and in street signs are abstract shapes that we are quite used to seeing and can easily recognize. A great example of an abstract shape is a stick figure which represents a person. Symbols are also considered abstract shapes. Next, positive and negative space. All shapes can be described as either positive or negative. Let's take a look at this image. Here, positive shapes are the shapes of actual objects, whereas negative shapes are the areas between these objects. The way positive and negative shapes act together creates the atmosphere of a composition. This photograph shows the Empire State Building under construction. The steel frame, the workers and the crane act as positive shapes. They are almost in silhouette and this unites them through color. There is a stark contrast with the white negative shapes created around the building's frame. These negative shapes take up the majority of composition. Next, distortion and idealism. In the art world, a distortion is any change made by an artist to the size, shape, or visual character of a form to express an idea, convey a feeling, or enhance visual impact. Distortion involves stretching, lengthening, shortening, squeezing, melting, and twisting an object from its original appearance to a new, strange, surreal appearance. Idealism. Idealism allows artists and the viewers to focus on and emphasize the details and features of a figure that are most flattering while completely omitting the less than ideal features. Idealism was the dominant art philosophy in the 19th century as it allowed artists to only include details that best complement the subject's figure while the less ideal features were ignored.